So my little push for you is that, as I explained, there will be a paid version, right? Once I hit a certain number of subscribers. And we give away 100 free forever seats. Before we jump into today's episode, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the sponsor for this episode, Ahrefs. Ahrefs provides you with an all-in-one SEO toolset that does everything from rank tracking to backlink analysis, keyword research, and technical audits. The best part, you can now use Ahrefs Webmaster Tools for free to identify and prioritize optimization opportunities for your website, see all the keywords that your web pages are ranking for, take a close look at the websites that link back to and refer you in their content, and analyze other websites to find out what drives their rankings. Visit ahrefs.com/AWT and sign up for free. And now, back to today's episode. Hello everyone and welcome. George here with Minuttia, host of the SaaS SEO Show and now founder of GrowthWaves. So this is an announcement sort of episode, and I'm very happy to announce the launch of my new newsletter called GrowthWaves. You can find it at growthwaves.com. Just a bit of a backstory. Almost 4 years ago, I purchased the domain growthwaves.com, and my goal was to launch a newsletter on B2B growth and marketing and share exclusive insights from my personal journey. When I say exclusive, I mean these wouldn't be things that I share or discuss anywhere else online. Of course, you could say that 4 years later, I kind of procrastinated, right? Since I had to actually shelve that project for over 4 years since I bought that domain. But life happens, right? I had other priorities. Minuttia was growing and, still growing, and I didn't have the time to focus on anything else. And a few months ago, I realized that, things are a bit better now. I'm in a better position, meaning that I don't have to be as involved in terms of client operations or, day-to-day, the day-to-day of like running Minuttia. And so I realized that the time is now to launch GrowthWaves, something that I was, that I wanted to do so much for so long. And so I worked closely with 2 partners that we have for design and development, and also, started working on the content side of GrowthWaves. And we developed the website, which is, one homepage and, the terms and privacy page to begin with. And also worked on the first few notes, which, for every email our subscribers receive, we call that a note, right? And so we are live. You can head over to growthwaves.com and find the newsletter and, of course, subscribe to it. A couple of things that I would like you to keep in mind before you do. And I will be, as always, transparent and honest, as we were when we started the SaaS SEO Show, as we are with everything that we do with, Minuttia. The first thing is that there is no association between GrowthWaves and Minuttia. GrowthWaves is not a Minuttia product. The 2 entities are not associated with each other. And GrowthWaves is a personal project and is not part of Minuttia in any way. Okay. However, that doesn't mean that occasionally I won't share learnings from my journey running Minuttia and working with all these great companies and helping them, achieve great things, right? After all, this is, the spice of it, and the fact that we have visibility over all these different growth strategies from these great companies, and we can share our learnings always by respecting the privacy of our clients, of course, with our broader audience. The second thing that I would like to keep in mind is that there will be ads inside the newsletter, right? If you've ever created content, then you know that creating great content is not cheap, right? In fact, it's very, very expensive. And my goal and intention with GrowthWaves is to deliver some of the best content you can find online, right? So on all things B2B growth. So in that context, you most likely are going to see sponsorships, right, from great companies. And I'm just sharing this because I want to be upfront with you so that you know what to expect after you sign up with GrowthWaves. So this is number 2. Number 3, there will be a paid version, right? GrowthWaves starts as a free newsletter, but once I hit a certain number of subscribers, there will be a paid version. We plan to put a lot of effort and resources into this project, similar to what we've done and will keep doing with Minuttia. And for that reason, at some point, there will be the option to subscribe. And, people who subscribe, of course, will have access to exclusive content and materials that the free version simply doesn't have, right? And of course, if you would ask me, what's the plan? I mean, what do you want to achieve behind all this? GrowthWaves starts as a newsletter, but the goal is to develop it into a full-fledged media company with thousands of subscribers and followers across different mediums and channels. As simple as that. Okay. That's pretty much it. Now, if you know one thing or two about me, and if you are a listener of this podcast, or even if you've met me in person, you know that I don't like hard sales, special offers, or anything of that nature. My notion, at least until recently, was that if there is value, then people will come, right? But I can tell you after running Minuttia for 4 years that that's not always the case. So if you can give people a little quote-unquote push, especially for something as simple as giving their email address to you, then why wouldn't you do that, right? So my little push for you is that, as I explained, there will be a paid version, right? Once I hit a certain number of subscribers. And we give away 100 free forever seats for those who will comment GrowthWaves on the LinkedIn post you will find in my on my LinkedIn profile, and we will also drop it in the show notes or the description for YouTube. And also DM me on LinkedIn with your email and intention to join the newsletter. We ask that in order to, obviously, we ask people to comment once again in the sake of transparency, to get the word out there, and so that more people get to see it. And we ask people to DM us so that we get this email and add it manually. Okay. If you are not connected with me on LinkedIn, please feel free to connect and add your email and how you got there in the connection message. Okay. Once again, this will allow us to add you manually if you made it to the top 100. There are a few spots left because, in all honesty and in all transparency, we already have early subscribers from my first 2 sort of pre-launch LinkedIn posts. So you can hurry, comment GrowthWaves and like the post also. It would be nice. And definitely send me a DM with your email so that our team can add you to Beehive, which is our tool of choice for the newsletter. Okay, that's all. That was the announcement. I would like to thank you very much, and I'm really excited about this, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you very much. Before you go, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the sponsor for this episode, Ahrefs. Ahrefs provides you with an all-in-one SEO toolset that does everything from rank tracking to backlink analysis, keyword research, and technical audits. The best part, you can now use Ahrefs Webmaster Tools for free to identify and prioritize optimization opportunities for your website, see all the keywords that your web pages are ranking for, take a close look at the websites that link back to and refer you in their content, and analyze other websites to find out what drives their rankings. Visit ahrefs.com/AWT and sign up for free.